welcome back to Bookmas. Welcome to our first reading vlog of Bookmas. I'm so excited because I thought to kick it off we could just do a fun old winter reading vlog. I'm so excited about it. I need to figure this out. Why would she do that? Don't tell me this is childhood friends to lovers, fake dating. I just said point of view like 5 times. I've never felt more holly and jolly and festive in my life. Now, I am a seasonal reader, so there's really only 1 month for me to be reading holiday or like wintry type of books, and that is in December. So I don't have too many on my physical TBR because I know I won't be getting to all of them in December. So I downloaded a few onto my Kindle, and I have a couple on my physical TBR from last year that I want to get to. And I feel like there's also other genres you could read for the winter time. So there's a lot of books we could be getting to in this video, but I downloaded our first one last night. I had no idea what the summary of this one was, but I know a lot of people love this holiday romance, so it's funny because the title of it is literally Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh. I started it this morning and I'm already like really enjoying it. I'm having such a fun time with the plot of this one. I'm about 14% of the way through, and so far we're following Molly. We're in her point of view, and it starts with the prologue. I think it's like 9 winters ago. It's like Christmas Eve, and she's going back to Ireland to visit her family for Christmas, and she sits next to Andrew. She kind of knows Andrew from this very uncomfortable situation. Now she has to sit next to him for all these hours back to Ireland, and it's become kind of like a tradition now that every year they fly home for the holidays together. So we're seeing the past chapters leading up into like the present day holiday, and in the present day one they're at the airport and there's a huge snowstorm that happened, so all the flights are canceled and now they're stuck together there. And the only issue is she's not too concerned about getting back to her family because she's not part of a family that really like is obsessed with Christmas. Like, it's really not going to make or break anything, but Andrew comes from a family that's obsessed with Christmas. He wears his Christmas sweaters to the airport. He kind of like plays with her about it, and their dynamic is already like so incredible. Like, it's so good. She is so funny. I'm really enjoying Molly, and I'm assuming the rest of the book we're gonna see obviously the past chapters leading up, because we only got I think 2 of the years where they were flying home together, and they don't really get along back then. It's just like, I can't believe we're on the same flight again. I think slowly it becomes a tradition to like the present day, but in the present day they're friends now, so it's like a friends to lover situation, and their friendship is like so good. Like, I don't know, I think he is just such a fun personality already. I've highlighted a couple of things that made me like giggle. She's like kind of teasing him about like the whole holiday thing and like wearing his Christmas sweater, and their banter is already like really good. So I have a good feeling about this one. Usually holiday romances for me, or like Christmas type rom-coms, they don't really do too much for me. Like, it's fun to get in the holiday spirit and read them, but they're kind of like cheesy and they're not my favorite. But this one so far, really good. So I'm very excited to continue reading this one. I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit and read. Today, actually, as I'm filming this, we're decorating the house for the holiday. So once we do that, and I'm gonna continue reading this, I'm gonna be in like the complete winter Christmas spirit, and I'm very excited about it. That's what we're doing in today's reading vlog. I don't really know what book we'll get into next. Like I said, I have some downloaded onto my Kindle and a couple of my physical TBR that I want to get to. So I guess we'll just see. But so far, we're starting off with a very good choice. Unfortunately though, I just read a few weeks ago The Will of the Many, and I pictured the main character as Paul Mescal. And since our characters here are also Irish, I am also picturing him again. Whenever a character's Irish, I'm either picturing him or Niall Horan. Like, there's no in between the two. So in my mind, it like kind of flicks back between the two of them. And again, I'm not complaining about that, but I am definitely picturing one of the two. Either or, at any time. Funny. Why is he goofy? He's making me laugh. And I also already love the writing of this. Why am I like eating this up? This is so good. And I'm only 15% of the way through. Good morning. Hello everyone. Oh my god. This is delicious. This tastes so good. It's the next day. I'm about 60% of the way through this book and I'm still really enjoying it, although the tension's been so good throughout the entire book, their chemistry off the charts, but it's been a bit snapped since then. Like, definitely things have escalated in not just the plot, but their relationship. So I'm wondering what the last 40% is going to be. I guess they obviously have to figure things out, but it's always when the tension kind of slows down for me that I'm like, get a little bit bored, not as too into it, because I eat up the tension and the chemistry and the banter and everything, so I'm wondering if that's going to slow down. But so far so good. Like, the writing style it's so good, and these characters are so funny with each other. Like, their chemistry is like insane, and you can see how in like the past chapters when they see each other yearly for their flight back home, like sometimes they'll have another significant other, you know, they have another boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, and in those scenes, like, we get little snippets, like it's really just like a few pages of like that past chapter, but you can see that like their chemistry, like the two main characters, Molly and Andrew, compared to like whoever their significant other is at the time, is just so much better, and it's like palpable. Their tension and their banter is so good. Our main character is really funny. She's reminding me a bit of a mix between almost like an Allie Hazelwood character and like a Cara Bastone character. Like, I get the like writing style like mix between the two, and I'm just like really enjoying it. The story is so fast paced too, because present day they're just like trying to get home and everything is going wrong. It's one of those like quintessential holiday rom-coms where like they're trying to get home for Christmas but they can't, and I just love that. It's really putting me in the holiday spirit too. But the best part is, like I said, our female main character, her family's not big on Christmas, but our male main character is, and she knows that, so she's seeing like he's stressing out, like he needs to get home, and she's doing all these crazy different like routes to get home for him. So it's like she's kind of showing that she cares about him this much to make sure he's home for Christmas no matter how they get there, and it's really really good, and it's really really cute, and I'm really enjoying it. So at the part I'm at right now, their journey is kind of coming to a close, and I feel like they're getting closer to home, and she's having these like feelings for him. But it's like when you have such a great friendship, especially they've been friends for over 10 years now, or it's their 10-year anniversary, like this Christmas they're going home. And when you've had like such a great friendship, someone that knows you so well for so long, it's like, why would you want to ruin that? And that's kind of like the feeling she's having right now. So like I feel her, I understand her, I like completely get where she's coming from, but you just can't deny how great of a relationship these two would be, and like they would just be so good together. So really hoping for the best for them. I'm really enjoying this. I think the setting is great because you're going to a bunch of different places. They're running around. It's like complete forced proximity too, because they're traveling together. They're not leaving each other's sights, and they have to stay in all these places together. So really enjoying this one. Still having a great time. I'm gonna finish it today. I want to sit here and binge it this morning because I just really want to know how it ends. And like I said, having a grand old time with this one. So we decorated a little bit for Christmas yesterday, so it's feeling so in the spirit right now. And I woke up and we put our tree up yesterday, so like seeing the tree right now, it just feels great. So I'm gonna sit here and look at our tree and read my book and drink my matcha, and I'll come back probably when I finish, and I'll let you know my final review and thoughts and opinions, especially like the ending of it. So far, like up until this point, it's been really really good. Like yesterday I was in the car, we were driving to like go get some stuff for decorating, and I'm like giggling at the book, and I'm reading it on my phone obviously, and Chris keeps looking over at me. He's like, why are you laughing? Like, is your book that funny? And you know when you read something in a book that makes like a reaction, you have to like describe it to like the person, or like read what you laughed at. Like I was reading it to him and I was like, you just like have to be in the scene. Like you don't get it, it's not funny, but like these are my friends and it's funny to me. They're funny. She has a twin sister too, and I don't know, they just crack little jokes that like probably aren't like that funny, but they make me giggle and I just love it. It's like an hour later, still sitting here, and I think one of my favorite tropes in a romance is about to happen, and I'm kind of freaking out because I love when this happens. Okay, I need to update you guys on not only holiday romance, but also our next read that I picked up, because I am over halfway now. I can't put this book down and I need to talk about it. But for holiday romance, literally my favorite holiday rom-com book I think ever. I said this in a previous clip, but I don't usually like love holiday romance books. I think they can get cheesy. They're not my favorite, but this one like had everything I wanted, and I didn't even know I wanted these things in a holiday romance. It was the perfect friends to lovers. They have so much history together, and you see that in like the past few chapters. They show you these flights that they've been on, how they became friends, and their relationship over the span of a decade. So they have that like established there. They have that friendship there. They know each other. And I think that was really good like foundation for what was to come. And then just like the journey of trying to get home, all the places they went to, all the side characters we met, especially the family members, and just like the holiday setting and being like Christmas time, it really put me in the holiday festive mood, and it was the perfect first holiday book to read for the season because it was so good and I loved it so much. I'm not going to read another holiday romance back to back because I don't know if the next one's going to live up to that unless I read the second one because it's interconnected like standalone type of series, and at the end of the first book kind of told you who was going to be in the next book. It's not who I expected it to be, but I'm still excited about it, so I definitely want to read it at some point, maybe during bookmas, but it's not going to be a back-to-back because I want to switch up the genres a little bit. Highly recommend that one. If you like A Friends to Lovers, I think you would really love that one. If you want to get in the holiday spirit, you just want a quick rom-com-y type of book, highly recommend it. I would just recommend it in general. I think you should read it. It was so good. I really, really liked it. So we're starting off strong. Also, second book is going strong too because I started it yesterday afternoon and I can't put it down, and that's Kill for Me, Kill for You by Steve Kavanaugh. This is a mystery thriller. I feel like mystery thrillers are good from fall to like winter time because when it's like gloomy out and it's a little bit of a spooky book, I just feel like it makes sense. I don't know. And also I was just kind of in the mood for a mystery thriller. I haven't read one in a really long time, and this one was just like calling my name. This takes place in New York City. We're following a few different point of views, but the main ones we're getting is Amanda. Something tragic happened to her husband and her daughter, and she's now in like this grief counseling type of group, and she meets a woman there, and they end up going to a bar, having a drink, and they have this long conversation. They come up with this plan, basically saying, kill for me, kill the person who did this to my family for me, and I'll do the same for you. Let's get revenge for each other. No one will know because they don't know that we know each other, and you're not on any suspect list. So they come up with this plan essentially. And then on the other side of the story, we have Ruth. And one night she's going to bed and she wakes up in the middle of the night. She hears glass shattering on the floor. She goes downstairs and her home is invaded. She's attacked, and then she wakes up in the hospital and she's just like scared for her life. And that is like one of my biggest fears, genuinely. So like reading that scene, my heart was on the floor. I was like, this is terrifying. In the beginning, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna love this book because it felt like we already knew the ending of it. We kind of knew who their target was and everything like that. But as the story progressed, so much happened. And at the part I'm at right now, I'm literally on the edge of my seat to understand what's going on. I need to get to the end. And I love that in a mystery thriller when you get a book that you're just so invested in and you become a detective yourself trying to figure out what's happening. Like that's me in this book right now. Like I need to know. And I'm so interested to see if these two women's and like all the other point of views are getting a few other point of views of like side characters, which is interesting, seeing their perspective of the story. But I'm interested to see if these characters like timelines intersect, which I'm assuming they would. I just can't in my mind like understand how that would happen. And so much went on yesterday. I was reading it and I was just like, my adrenaline was pumping. And I feel like that's just really good writing in a mystery thriller type of book, because if you can feel for the characters and feel what they're feeling, especially the woman who woke up just like terrified, like this person's still out there, and like my heart was racing with her. So the writing style is really good in that way. Like the emotions that these women are feeling, like I feel them too. I'm on the edge of my seat too. And last night I was reading a scene, closed the book, and I was like, I'm gonna wait for the morning to read this. Not only am I a little bit scared right now, but also like I'm nervous to see what the outcome is. Like I can't read this right now before, but like I closed it and I was like, this is for the morning time. And this morning I couldn't put it down either. I'm way over halfway. I'm close to 60%. So we're gonna binge the rest of it today, hopefully. I'm just like, I need to know what's gonna happen. There's like so much going on right now. And like I said, there's so many different point of views, so there's so much happening. Like, is it gonna end bad? Is it gonna end good? Like I feel like there's like so many different ways this could end, and I need to know what that's gonna be. So that's our next book. I'm sorry that I read so much without updating you guys. I just couldn't put it down. And then I was like, okay, I can't finish this book without giving you guys an update and like an impression of any sort of how I feel about the book. So I'm gonna go binge it, maybe finish the book, and I will let you guys know how the ending is, how I feel about it. I wouldn't say I'm having a great time because it is like scaring me a little bit. Not like scaring me, like I'm not like, it's making me nervous. Like my heart's definitely racing, which I think is a good thing if a mystery thriller can do that for you, even though it's not like a fun feeling. Let's go see if I can finish this. Something crazy just happened. Oh my god, I think I'm like I don't know. I'm close to the end. I feel like I have under 100 pages left. And something crazy just happened that I did not expect. And I'm like, how? What's gonna happen now? I need to figure this out. So many things are being not revealed, but like pieces coming together, and I feel like I'm like one of the little investigative people trying to put the pieces together and like figure out the ending. I have like one theory, but I don't think it's right. You know, when you're reading like a mystery book and there's so many different people or plots that they throw in your face to kind of like keep you off guard to find out the ending, I feel like that's this. Like there's so many different pieces that are gonna fall into this, and I don't think I'm putting them all together correctly. But I do have one theory. I don't think I'm right, but we'll find out. Why would she do that? Wait, what? What? No way! I like low-key got chills right now. I did not expect that. Wow, that was crazy. I'm not even done, but that reveal was insane. I finished Kill for Me, Kill for You. I honestly think this could be one of my new favorite mystery thrillers. Like the suspense in here was so good. And when you guys saw, I found out like this little plot twist like closer to the end. And I feel like it was definitely the main one. And I always say if you read a lot of mystery thrillers, you can probably pick up all the pieces and you can definitely see things coming. But for someone that like doesn't really read them much anymore, I just did not see it coming. Completely took me by surprise. But I will say once that happened, it slowed down for me a little bit. I feel like we kind of had like the crux of the story and the twist and everything, and like we knew what was going to happen now and what had to happen. There was something else kind of towards the end that took me more by surprise as well, but once we got like that big one, it slowed down a bit for me. But the whole journey of the entire thing from beginning to that point was like so enthralling. I could not put the book down. I was like adrenaline pumping, on the edge of my seat, needed to know what was going to happen. How are we going to conclude this story with so much going on? The main theme is just like revenge, complete revenge. Every character wants revenge and redemption and all these different things, and it was just such a thrilling story, like truly. I will say sometimes the writing style got a bit descriptive of parts that I feel like didn't need to be that descriptive. We could have just like cut to the chase at some moments, but this was so good. Like I really couldn't put it down. I would highly recommend, honestly, if you're gonna save it for, I mean, we're already past that at the point this video comes out, but like it takes place November time. I personally am reading it at the perfect time because the last day of this book is during Thanksgiving, but I think it'd be great for fall, winter time thriller. You want to sit and binge a book in one sitting, like this is the next one. Like if you have this on your TBR, definitely move it up. And when you're in a thrillery type of mood, highly recommend picking this up. I can't believe I haven't read it sooner. It's been on my TBR, my physical TBR, for so long, and I'm so glad I finally finished it. It was so fast paced, so bingeable. I was just like completely in it. Took me by surprise. I didn't love the way we completely closed out the story at the very end of it, but other than that, I had a great time with this one. I'm struggling with a rating. I don't know if I'm gonna do a 4 or a 4.5. I don't want to be too picky and do the whole 4.25, but I might have to. We'll see over the course of the days. Obviously, once you see this video, you will know my rating, but right now I'm not too sure where I'm gonna land on it, but it was so good. High up there on my favorite, probably, mystery and thrillers. I would definitely recommend this one. And yeah, I'm so glad I read it, and I'm so glad I picked it up, and we're on such a roll right now. Like, what a great back-to-back 2 books we've had. So I've made the executive decision to go into the next book in the interconnected series that Holiday Romance was in and read the next one, which is Snowed In. Same author, obviously, Catherine Walsh. This one is about the brother of the first book that I read, and I don't think it's the character I assumed it would be. It's a different character. I don't think we've met them yet, but I really liked that brother. We got a lot more of him at the end of Holiday Romance, so I'm already like in the world. I'm in the mood for another holiday romance. We took a good break. That was a good like middle book between going into another one with the same type of theme of like just a winter romance. And I'm really excited about this because it's fake dating, and if it's done right, that's one of my favorite tropes. Like truly so good. I don't know much about the summary other than I know it's fake dating and it takes place in the same world, so we're gonna see more of Molly and Andrew, which hopefully we get a little bit more of them because I loved them and I'm so happy for them. So I want to see a little glimpse of them as little side characters now, but I felt like we had to do it. Like I'm just like such in the mood now for another holiday romance, and if I loved the first one, high chance I'll probably love this one too. Fingers crossed. So we're on a roll right now. I haven't started this yet. I'm gonna go start it right now. I'm so excited. We finally are decorated for Christmas in the apartment, and it's just like, I've never felt more holly and jolly and festive in my life. I'm gonna start this. I'll come back with updates. I'm really excited about this because I'm excited about this brother story. I don't think there's any other books in the series. I really hope that she's like maybe in the process of writing the next one because I don't want this to be over. I really love this world, although I've only read one of them. We'll see how this one goes. But yeah, I'm gonna go start this. I'll come back with updates, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Don't tell me this is childhood friends to lovers, fake dating. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna eat this up. I didn't even realize that's what it was. It says she's barely spoken more than 2 words to him despite sharing a classroom for our entire childhood, and since then I've only ever had a brief glimpse of the man when he comes back to the village for a visit. It's too good. That was a crazy start. The prologue, she was fleeing what was supposed to be her wedding, and now it's 5 years later, and he was there outside smoking a cigarette and seeing her run out, and he was like, do what you have to do. I'm not here. And she's like, what are you doing here? I can't wait to get the lore of this. I can't wait to get their history and who was she marrying. I'm already invested. Update. I'm almost 45% of the way through on chapter 16, and this book is dual point of view. The first book was not dual point of view. We only got Molly's point of view. I just said point of view like 5 times. But I think I'm learning as myself as a reader, reading a romance book, that I don't love dual point of view anymore. I'd rather it just be in the female main character's point of view and seeing through her side and what she feels of the male main character, because when it's in the male main character's point of view, you're getting it very blatantly how he feels, and you just know. And I'd rather not know. I'd rather feel it from the female main character side. And I feel like the yearning is much better there, and you can kind of feel the chemistry more and see through her point of view all the things he's doing to make her feel that way. And when you get the male main character's point of view, it's like in your face how they feel. I don't know. There's less mystery to it. And it's like more just like you just know, obviously, because you're in their head. So I think I'm liking less the dual point of view, and the first one wasn't. So I really enjoyed that one. I think I'm gonna like that one way more. This one's okay. It's not my favorite. I thought it was gonna be because, again, they've known each other since childhood. It's fake dating. There's a lot of tropes in here that I enjoy, but I'm not loving it. I do love the setting. It's December time. They're coming home to their hometown mid-December, and they're gonna be there until Christmas time. And he actually came up with the plan to fake date because they both have reasons for doing it, but she was like, this is like the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my entire life. And he basically needs someone with him coming home for the holidays because all the other people in his family are not single. They all have significant others, and he's tired of everyone talking about it and being that one person in the family where getting questioned and everything like that. So he wants someone by his side coming home for the holidays. And then on her side, her mom throws this huge fundraiser, and no one in the town has seen her in the 5 years that she's been gone. So she would like someone on her side too to kind of like help that when she comes back and like sees everyone again. So there's reasons that they both would like someone on their side, and obviously they're doing it. But I feel like you can tell if you're looking at them from like the outside that they're not actually in love, and like it's a fake dating situation, that they're not really playing the part too well. I do like though in his point of view, like he's very protective of her, like coming back to the hometown, seeing some people they went to school with again. It's like they don't like her because they don't know the story, and neither do we, of why she left the altar, why she was a runaway bride. So I'm hoping we get the lore of that soon so I can understand her more and understand like what's going on with the situation. But he's definitely protective over her coming back to the hometown because people are just like kind of not very nice about it, because they also don't know what happened. They just think that her ex is like the victim in this situation, and no one knows like the full story because obviously she ran away, never came back until right now. I feel like I understand Christian more. Again, we get his point of view, so obviously I know more about him, and I understand like how he feels about work and his family and everything like that. But like Megan, I just need a little bit more of. I want to know the whole history of it all. I feel like their chemistry is definitely there. I just need a little bit more, you know? But I'm enjoying it. I love the setting. I love the holiday feel. It's definitely putting me more into the spirit, and it's very fast paced. So bingeable. Like I feel like I could sit and binge the rest of this today, which is kind of my plan because I'm just like in the mood to do that. I'm in such a reading mood, which feels so good. So far it's okay. I think we should get a little bit more into it and see how I feel then. But right now I feel like we're still on like the surface of everything. They're finally back home though. They just got back home a few chapters ago. So I feel like since they're back home, I also just said that like 3 or 4 times. But since they are, you know, I think it's gonna get more, I don't want to say dramatic, but I feel like more is going to happen now. Also, we're getting snippets of Molly and Andrew, which I love. I'm obsessed with them. And also her twin sister, Zoe. Like, I want a book for her so incredibly bad. She is so funny. Like, I thought Molly was funny. Zoe's funnier. And I want to be in her point of view. I want to get a whole book of her. Every time she's in a scene, she makes me laugh, and I love her. I'm hoping she gets a book one day. Hopefully more happens, and their relationship, obviously, I'm assuming will grow. Because obviously in the fake dating, like, the lines get a little bit blurry. I'm going to go read. I'll come back with further updates, and I will let you know if it gets a little bit better. Not that it's bad, but it's not, I don't want to say as good as I thought it was going to be, but I'm not having as much fun as the first one, or as I thought this was going to be. Anyway, I'm going to keep reading. Okay guys, we're finishing off this video right where we started, in the book room. I finished Snowed In. This author's writing style is so bingeable. I saw that she's coming out with a book in March. It's not part of like this series, just like a different book, and I put it on my want to read list. I'm so excited. I want to go in and read all of her other books. I love her writing. I could just sit here and binge all of it like in a day. I just want to take a day, 24 hours, and just binge all of her books, and I'd have a grand old time. I just love it so much. It's so easy to read. I'm in the moment with the characters. I'm invested, and it's just so good. So I highly recommend, if you want any holiday romances, to read these. Definitely start with Holiday Romance. That's my favorite. It was literally so good. I can't stop thinking about it. This one was good too. Not my favorite, but it was a fun time. I will say the second half of this one, as their relationship grew, I feel like it grew a little bit too fast. Like, the pacing of the book and their like romance picked up really, really quick, and I was like, we didn't have like too much time to kind of figure out all these feelings. So I feel like it wrapped up really quick compared to like how much time we spend in the beginning with the foundation of the book and the foundation of like the fake dating situation and coming back home. The second half definitely was a little bit too fast and felt a bit rushed in like their romance part of it, but I still enjoyed it. I had such a fun time. There's like a snowstorm, and it's Christmas and Christmas Eve, and they're figuring everything out. I do think the relationships in here with the side characters was like more prevalent and important, like them trying to mend what's going on in their like personal lives, which I enjoyed because I really love seeing all the side characters, his family specifically, because we saw it obviously in the first book, and just they love Christmas so much, and they have a big family, and now everyone has significant others, so it's really, really sweet and really, really cute. And I love seeing an interconnected series, just like all of those characters that you grow to, you know, get to know and love. So I enjoyed that part of it. I'm still sitting here wishing her sister would get a book. I'm gonna have to reach out to Catherine Walsh and be like, girl, it's what I need. If any of you have read these books, do you also love Zoe as much as me? Because I'm like obsessed with her and I want her to have a book so bad. That is all for today's reading vlog. It was honestly great success. The train's here. The first two, highly recommend. This one too, if you're gonna read holiday romance, you might as well read this one too. Get their story. And I feel like it was like the perfect 3 books to get me into holiday spirit, into the winter mood, winter reading mood. And I'm so excited for all the other reading vlogs we're gonna be getting in Bookmas. I hope you guys are excited. I hope you're having fun. There's plenty of more days that you're gonna be seeing me up until the 12th of December. So I hope you guys are excited. And thank you for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a wonderful December, and I will see you. Well, it's only the beginning of December, but I hope you're having a wonderful start to your December. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow for our next day in Bookmas.